Hey, Unnetwork. Happy Monday. I hope you had an amazing weekend. Happy June, new month, halfway through, or we're getting halfway through the year. And I want you to get out there and speak and share your mission, your vision, your message with the world. Last week, we talked a little bit about how to book a talk from a talk and daisy chaining opportunity to opportunity. So today, I want to actually give you the actual script, what to say, in your own words, of course, but basically the script of what to say so that you can book a talk from a talk. You see, here's the issue with speaking. When you speak, people look at you and you're elevated, you're on a pedestal. And a lot of times people look at you if you do a good job and they think, wow, they must be booked. I mean, that's amazing. And the reality is we have to let audiences know, educate audiences, know how it is that we actually get booked. So when you are doing a talk, before you get to the closing of your talk, before your final story, your final hurrah, you want to put something in your talk that says something like this, especially if you're speaking at Rotary clubs or networking meetings, whatever the case may be. You can even do this at paid talks. Just do it with tact and with class. So here's what you would say before you get to the final bit of your talk, the closing story. You say something to the effect of, hey, I'd love to give you a quick overview of what it is that I actually do as a speaker. As a professional keynote speaker, I travel, I speak around the world, but I want you to know that 100% of my work comes to me by way of referrals. If you know any other organization that could benefit, come see me at the end. If I've touched you, if I've impacted you, I would be honored to earn your referral. Also, as the author of Being Unapologetic, now you would add this if you're selling books at your event or at your networking event, or if you have books with you. So as an author of Being Unapologetic, I'm selling them today for $20, $30, whatever the case may be. If you love it, tell someone. If you don't tell anybody. Shh. I'm also a coach, if you are. I teach leaders to become influential speakers and visionary leaders. If you want a complimentary coaching session, call me. And I actually give everybody in my audience a free e-copy of my book if they'd like. If I'm not selling them, usually I don't sell books at the end of speaking engagements, just the way that I do it. But there you go. So let me give you that script one more time so you can hear it. Before you get to the end story, your last story, you want to say something to the effect of in your own words. And it's okay, you can ask permission too to do this. So for example, let's say I've gotten to the end of my talk before my last story, I might say, hey, would it be okay if I give you a quick overview of what I do? You've been such an amazing audience today. And they'll say, yeah, sure, absolutely. Great. As a professional keynote speaker, I travel and speak around the world, but I want you to know that 100% of my work comes to me by way of referrals only. If you know any other organization, individual, group that could benefit, come see me at the end. If I've touched you or impacted you, I would be honored to earn your referral. Simple as that. Include it in every talk, every time you're speaking. You can even put it in your lives when you're doing them on Facebook. Let people know that the way you get booked is through other people referring you to groups and organizations. It's super important. Like, it doesn't just happen by osmosis. Sure, we go out and we look for speaking engagements, we look for opportunities. However, when you're referred to an organization, it makes a huge difference. So there you go. Try it out. Let me know when you're going to be speaking next so that you can actually implement that. And remember, I have reduced the investment for my courses, the Standing Ovation Speaker course. There's two options for that. There's a 5-module or a 10-module, 5-hour or 10-hour program. Used to be $697 and $997. I'm now offering them for only $197 for the 5-module to discover, develop, and deliver your ideas worth spreading. Pretty cool. Only $197. You get 5 hours of amazing content that really walks you through right from the beginning of not having an idea to completing through delivering and how to rehearse and deliver a talk. And if you want the 10 session, that also includes, with a good friend of mine who presented that part, the business side of speaking, dives in a little bit more on how to turn a talk into a webinar, how to do all sorts of things so that you can build a viable speaking business. 10 sessions, only $297, and that also includes a one-on-one private call with me, $297. I mean, you can't even get a one-on-one call with me for $297 anymore. The the investment level has gone up, but because you are in my community, I get to spoil you. So take advantage of it and go ahead and use that script in the next talk that you do. And we will talk about more amazing speaking tips and opportunities for you to get out there and speak and share your mission, vision, message with the world. You are ready now. Have an amazing Monday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.